Well, this is a interesting turn of events. We have a bison jam here. Unfortunately, it is between us and our camper. This week, bison took over the RV park, blocking our path back to the RV and forcing us to keep Kayla off the back deck.
Getting closer.
The fluffy cows are right there, Caleb.
I don't want her getting too close to them and having them get upset by her.
Then we must make a stop at Home Depot to fend off that invasion I mentioned in the previous week.
I have challenged him to parallel park the trailer.
If that wasn't enough, Mike tackles 4 different projects, including a viewer-suggested device to prevent the window from breaking again, and replacing that destroyed hood insulator. Before we get to all that, though, please consider subscribing. The end of the season is fast approaching, and we are hoping to get to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching. Floofy cows!
Hey guys, it's travel day. We've got Kayla in the back. She's not harnessed up yet. Hi! Because we still have to go by the dump station before we head out. We are hooked up though. We just got hooked up. We're pulling up the rest of the chocks and we're heading to go do our hashtag let her rip at the dump. Since you've got poopy fingers, do you want me to do the lights and you can tell me whether or not they work?
Sure.
We'll reverse roles today.
No, it's very odd. Very odd.
I know, it's very different. I don't either. I want to see a dance though. I gotta reach the brake now. So we're good to go? The smell of dump tanks in the morning. Don't get that poopy hand too close to me. But how do you feel like we did as far as, you know, our usage of water and everything here? Because we had electric and unexpectedly had full water, just no sewer here.
We did pretty good. I think by the time we got done, Great Tank 3 was full. 1 and 2 was not, but we were a little less careful doing the dishes after we got to the last day.
Yeah, we went ahead and did some cleaning and stuff that we wouldn't necessarily normally do unless we had full hookups. And, watch your hands. Y'all, we were able to get a load of laundry done and the tanks still weren't full. So I thought that was super impressive. We used the speed wash on our washer dryer combo and we still weren't at max capacity when we were done. Hey, I'm calling that a win.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say we saw people spraying each other in jest and playing with this the other day, and we're like, do you know what you're touching?
You're definitely touching poopy fingers.
Oh, they were like, hee. Gross, so gross. We are off to our next destination, which is
Antelope Island.
Yay! I thought he might remember this one.
Because we've been there before.
Yes, and we loved it. This is probably one of the first places that we've been before that we're headed back again, especially with you guys. Definitely a place we really, really enjoyed. Now, we only got to spend one night there previously. That's one of our mini trips cross country, like very quickly. One of the reasons why we liked Antelope Island so much last time we were there was because not only is it pretty, but also they have wildlife, which of course we love. Now, depending on what time of year you go, depends on which part of the island they're on. We had recommended this to a friend recently who was traveling, and they went there first and said they were on the southern end of the island. This was about like a month or 2 ago, and they said also the smell was quite strong. I don't remember there being a smell. Of course, we went more towards the fall.
Right now we're going by Google, so wish us luck. RV GPS says
turn right on unpaved road.
No, I don't think we will. But we were just down here 2 days ago, and it didn't look like there was anything. I mean, you know how, like, even when you're not pulling the RV, you still look. Like, once you're doing that all the time, you still look. So, we didn't see anything that was not passable with the RV. So we're chancing it. We're rolling the dice. We're being rebels today.
Yeah,
Going caution to the wind.
It says weight limit 15 tons. That's my theory, but we're not 15 tons, so
We should be good to go.
we should be good.
Yeah. They weren't joking. So our travel day today is only about 130 miles. So it's a shorter travel day, thank goodness, because it did take us a hot minute to get out the door this morning. I already told the viewers at home. We also need to go by Home Depot and pick up some mouse traps. Spoiler alert. Do you want to tell them why we're stopping by Home Depot?
Because we need mouse traps?
Yeah, well, I told them that, but but why? Why do we need mouse traps? We didn't need mouse. This has never been a thing. We've never needed mouse traps in the Brinkley until now.
The mice at Bear Lake,
They are no joke.
other Brinkley said they caught 13.
13.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on
13.
unpaved road.
We caught 4.
We caught one per night once we started setting the traps. But they were there a shorter amount of time than us and caught 13. So definitely, it's a beautiful, gorgeous place. Definitely think you want to brush up on all your mouse protective ways before you head out to this campground. I heard cookies. Hey guys.
Where are my cookies?
I heard somebody say something about more cookies. Mama's filming me. Mike is teasing me because I have challenged him to parallel park the trailer. But he got mad skills, so he got this. First try and everything. See, look at this parking job. Perfect parallel parking here. Awesome job. What do you think, Kayla? Look. Hey. What do you think? What do you think? Which one do you want to get? Yeah, that works for me. So we were successful. We got our items that we ordered online, and we got some gourds. Kayla got to go in and smile at people. It was wonderful. Yeah. There you are. Yay, packages.
Is that it?
That's it.
Yay.
Amazon packages picked up. Check. Now all that's left
Is to get to our campground.
That's right. And it says, what?
4 miles.
4 miles away. Woo-hoo!
That
Let's
way.
do it. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Just 2.
Alright, you guys are at number 33 in Bridger Bay. Keep the tab where the park rangers can see. And then the gates back there close at 10. You can leave anytime, you just can't be back off at 6.
So what I'm hearing is we've got a 10 o'clock curfew.
Yep. At least outside of the park.
That's right. The gates for the park close at 10, so we have to be back inside by 10 o'clock. Or wait until morning, and they open at 6.
4-wheel drive. What?
Stop. You can't say things like that.
What?
You can't.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and put the new hood insulator on the truck. Should only take a minute or 2. Let's see how that goes. Here you go guys. This is what it looks like. Now we have the new one here. We're going to put it on. All done. That didn't take too long.
To hold your position in queue and receive a call back, please dial.
So apparently Antelope Island has 250 mule deer, about 200 bighorn sheep, pronghorns, coyotes, jackrabbits, bobcats, cottontail rabbits, badgers, and other rodents. But apparently they also do a roundup every year to keep the herd of bison between 550 and around 750. And there are known herds of bachelor bison, which we've obviously seen.
Yeah, I think that must be what's near us, because all it looks to be is males.
Right. So maybe we need to try, like we were talking about earlier, taking either the e-bikes or the truck, or both. You know, I figured we'd do both over the course of the week, and go down to the southern part of the island to see if maybe there are more females and calves and other herds further south. I think they may be the babies.
This is a interesting turn of events. We have a bison jam here. Unfortunately, it is between us and our camper.
So, what do I do?
Guess we could go the long way around. Guess I'll go distract him.
Oh, well, I think we should probably both go. He's kind of facing us, though.
I think he's just scratching, really, to be honest.
Well, why don't we? I don't know. He's looking at you, babe. Let's go, I guess, to the left.
If you are a Brinkley RV customer, or if you have a general inquiry, please press 1. If you are an authorized Brinkley RV,
I did get a hold of him this time, and the window is on its way to Bish's RV. Woohoo!
The best part of waking up is turtles in your cup. This is, I think, one of the last of the coffees we got from Wisconsin. It's the turtles in a cup. It's like caramel and it's a bit nutty. It's the Door County coffee we got in Wisconsin. Tasty.
Yes.
It is extra, extra tasty.
Might have to get some more.
We may have to go back to Wisconsin to get more.
Might. We need to go to Michigan too, so to fill out our map. Not exactly next to each other, though, I guess.
Not exactly. Sometimes these items don't stay on quite as well as we'd like. So I'm gonna grab this. Thankfully, there's enough Velcro and enough sticky to keep it from coming all the way off, but it was just barely holding on. All the rest of them look pretty okay, I think. So I'm gonna add some more Velcro to this one and put it back up.
Once again, the buffalo have turned the water on. It's the middle of the night, or it's late at night, and I don't know if you can hear it. So this is the second time this has happened since we've been here. This particular faucet at campsite 31 has been turned on, and I believe it to be the bison. They were there the night before, and they're right over there again. So it looks like they turn on the faucet, which is weird. I guess that's how they get the water, despite the fact that there are 31 freshwater springs on the island. I think they find these more convenient.
Here comes that fourth one. Just like walking down the road. You might need to grab your daughter. I don't want her getting too close to them and having them get upset by her. Getting closer. Oh, but they look like fluffy cows. rather large footprints. Right there. Right here. He's scratching his head on the post.
You can see the water, and the buffalo are right over there. You can't really see them right now because their heads are down. You can't see their eyes. But if you get anywhere near that water, they will snort and grunt at you. I don't know about you all, but I have no desire to interfere with a buffalo getting water. So again, they're right over there. They've turned the water on. Third night in a row, they've turned the water on. Hey guys, Mike here. We are doing what I'm going to call a necessary upgrade for our cargo door here. Sometimes we call it the garbage chute because it's where we put our garbage.
I'm curious, are we the only ones who have to sing the trash song? Trash, 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 trash.
It has to be opened up when you have to shut the patio. Either that or you have to open the glass patio door here because of the air pressure. What we ran into is during a storm, I opened this door, went to open this door, and it flew out of my hand because the wind was too high, and it hit the window in the side of the slide out, and it broke our slide out window. That was really disheartening, to say the least, although I did get it covered up with some plastic. We have a window coming in from Brinkley. They supplied it for free. Yay, Brinkley, woo! We're gonna get that put in here soon. But for right now, what I got is suggestion by somebody on our Facebook post told us to put a chain on it, which is an awesome idea. So I got this chain from Ace Hardware. We're going to install that here on the frame. And the other thing is, somebody else pointed out on our Facebook post that the door can also get caught in the slide out when you go to close the slide. And we don't want that to happen either. Basic tools that you'll need: drill, which you always have to do that to prove that it works. Got my screwdriver, 17 inches from the hinge. That would be like right here-ish. Now we are going to take this and we're going to see how far that'll let the door open, just to make sure. Put a couple of marks there like that. Cut a little piece of 3M tape to stick on it, just to give it a little bit more something to bite onto and to make it a little bit more watertight. Alright guys, you can see we have it installed now. Screws are in. Make sure the door shuts. Alright, door shuts and everything. The other thing they gave us is a spring to hold this up like this. Got the spring installed. Let's show it. Yeah, pretty awesome. It's not gonna open up too far now and hit the window, even if the wind catches it. Looks a little weird. Don't really care for the looks, but door still shuts and operates. Had one of those booms that shook the RV. Came from over here. It's an explosion, I think, over at the Army Depot. Like a huge explosion.
Boop.
The thing was, they didn't tell anybody about it.
Boop.
Like, oh yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Oh, big stretch. What's this? What is this? What are you doing?
This is our toilet keeps leaking all the water out of the bowl, and we keep finding it like this where it's completely drained out. We tried using the cleaner
and the lubrication. Neither one has worked for us. No. We're gonna try.
I have some multi-purpose silicone grease. This is food safe dielectric grease. It's for sealing gaskets for plumbing and using on food mixers and things like that.
First you did what with the toilet?
I shut off the water. I can open the valve without
having water.
water running into the toilet. Now I am going to lube up put the silicone around the outside with my gloves so I don't have any poopy fingers.
We should also mention this is not the standard Brinkley toilet seat. This is an aftermarket upgrade. However, we did notice this seemed to be working like this from the factory. This has been kind of an ongoing issue that we've just dealt with. However, as we're boondocking, this becomes more and more of an issue because it means more water being used, more water passing, like leaking past, and more filling up of our black tank. So this is an important piece of maintenance. So if this doesn't work, next step is
Seal replacement.
yeah, which we really don't want to have to go through, but you know, this should do the trick for us.
Should.
It's been right at a month since we did this, and we have not had to put new grease on, and it's still working great.
For the past week, we've made our home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. Where seldom is heard a discouraging word. And the skies are not cloudy all day.
But they are full of gnats. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that button. If not for us, do it for the floofy cows. See you next week.